Our Outlying Fell adventure now takes us to the area of Gosforth and the splendid Blengdale forest. And it is indeed this forest that makes this walk worthwhile doing. Proof that the Lake District has more to offer than just a lung-bursting ascent to a rocky summit.
Morning all. Hi from Dave and I, and welcome to our Ponsonby Fell walk. Essentially it is 5 miles long, round some nice forestry areas to a very low level fell. This is our second from last day, so a little bit of sadness because we know that tomorrow we'll be going back to Southend. But lovely background. You can see there, that's the River Bleng, and we'll be walking up some very nice rustic paths with hopefully lots of forest areas like that. Yeah, a lot easier than it was when we went up Staten Fell, where we spent a lot of time in bog.
No comments, because we haven't finished it yet.
God though.
It's bad, let you know tomorrow.
Yeah.
On that note, over and out.
Over and out.
Bye.
Bye.
In his book, Wainwright states that there are no fells not worth climbing, but Ponsonby Fell is very nearly in that category. The only justification for spending time on it is the splendid approach through Blengdale Forest. And we were not disappointed. We were in the Lake District on a glorious October morning, walking through this forest with just the sound of the singing birds and peaceful movement of the River Bleng to guide us. Perfection. Without question, this is definitely a place I could sit back for hours and just watch the world go by. fell itself is featureless and has nothing to offer but long grass and more bog. However, like all fells in the Lake District, there's a classic view to be seen, and it includes the Scafell range. The return walk is equally as pleasant as the approach, looking down onto the forest with great views of the Scafell range and other mountain areas. The return path winds its way through some wonderful farmland and superb examples of dry stone buildings and walls. And of course, as always, there's some wonderful livestock on show. With a bit of off-road nosiness and some bimbling, we ended up doing just over 6.5 miles. Very pleasant it is too, through the forest area in particular. But now we were going to hop back into the car and get ourselves to Cold Fell for another quick up and down. We did contemplate going to watch some paint dry somewhere instead, but as it was in the book, it had to be climbed. So Cold Fell, here we come.
This is Cold Fell. Ten minutes up, 10 minutes down. Some nice views though. Not what you'd call a large cairn. Now I'm all for trees, but in this case whoever planted those was having a bit of fun. We spot the whole view from Cold Fell. And there we are. Oh well, at least we've got that bit over there. And we can just drop to the edge of those trees and get a good view, which I'm now going to do. So here's the row of trees, and you walk round, and there's the view they're obscuring. Lovely.
Cold Fell is a tick on a list and nothing more. One of Wainwright's fun fells in my opinion. However, we quite enjoyed Ponsonby Fell and indeed we always enjoy the pint at the end of the day. Hope you've enjoyed these two. We'd definitely recommend the Forest Walk, wonderfully peaceful, Ponsonby Fell. Cold Fell, well, a great place to exercise your dog. We'll see you out there. Cheers.